Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel, the place where learning English feels relaxed, practical, and possible for everyone.
We are really happy you decided to spend a little time with us today, because this topic is something every English learner needs.
I'm Sophia, and I'm here with Jake, as always, and today we are going to talk about how to introduce yourself in English.
Yes, this is one of the most common situations you will ever face in English.
It can happen at school, at work, at a party, in an online class, or even when you meet someone while traveling.
And even though it sounds easy, many learners suddenly feel nervous when someone says, "Please introduce yourself."
Your mind can go blank, your heart beats a little faster, and you think, oh no, what should I say?
If that has happened to you before, please don't worry, because that feeling is completely normal.
Speaking about yourself in another language can feel strange at first.
But the good news is that you don't need perfect grammar or difficult vocabulary to make a good introduction.
You just need a simple structure and a little practice.
Before we jump into the lesson, please remember to subscribe to Chill English Channel if you enjoy learning with us.
And if this episode helps you, share it with a friend who is also studying English.
Your support helps us continue creating clear and useful lessons for learners around the world.
Now, let's start with something very important, which is keeping your introduction simple.
Many students think they need to say something very impressive.
But in most situations, simple and clear is actually better.
So let's begin with a very basic and safe way to introduce yourself.
This version is perfect for beginners or for moments when you feel shy.
The goal here is not to tell your life story.
The goal is to give a few pieces of information that help people understand who you are.
Step 1 is always your name.
You can say, "Hello, my name is Sophia," or "Hi, I'm Sophia."
Both versions are correct, and you can choose the one that feels more natural to you.
After your name, you can say where you are from. For example, "I am from Spain," or "I'm from Mexico."
Notice that you don't need a long explanation. Just the country or city is enough in most cases.
Next, you can add what you do. That could be your job or your studies.
You might say, "I am a student," or "I work in a bank."
Or maybe, "I'm a nurse," or "I study computer science."
Then, to make it a little warmer, you can add one thing you like.
This could be a hobby or something you enjoy in your free time.
For example, "I like reading novels," or "I enjoy cooking."
It can be something simple like, "I love music," or "I like playing football."
Now, let's put these ideas together into one short introduction.
Listen carefully to the rhythm and the flow. "Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm from Italy. I'm an English teacher. I enjoy painting and going for long walks."
That introduction is clear, friendly, and easy to understand.
And notice that it is only 4 sentences.
You don't need 10 sentences to introduce yourself well.
Let me give another example so you can hear a different version. "Hello, I'm Jake. I'm from Canada. I work in marketing. In my free time, I like playing guitar." Again, simple structure, clear ideas, and nothing complicated.
Now I want you to imagine that you are answering this question.
Think about your name, your country, your job or studies, and one hobby.
Even if you are just listening right now, try to say it quietly in your mind.
Practice makes a big difference, even if you practice silently at first.
Some learners worry that their sentences are too basic.
But basic sentences are not a problem when they are correct and clear.
In fact, many native speakers use simple sentences in daily life.
Communication is about being understood, not about showing difficult vocabulary.
Let's talk about confidence for a moment.
Confidence does not come from knowing every word in the dictionary.
It comes from feeling comfortable with what you already know.
If you practice your short introduction many times, your mouth will remember it.
And when someone asks you to introduce yourself, you won't panic.
You will simply start speaking because you have done it before.
It is like building a small habit in your brain.
Also, remember to speak at a natural speed.
Do not rush because you feel nervous.
Take a small breath before you begin.
Then, start with your name in a calm and steady voice.
Smiling a little can also help your voice sound friendly.
And when people see that you are relaxed, they will feel relaxed too.
Another helpful tip is to prepare two versions of your introduction.
One very short version and one slightly longer version.
The short version can be just your name and where you are from.
The longer version can include your job and a hobby.
That way, you are ready for different situations.
If the situation is quick and informal, you use the short one.
If you have more time, you can use the longer one.
Flexibility makes you feel more prepared.
And preparation reduces anxiety.
I remember when I was learning another language, I practiced my introduction again and again.
At first, it felt repetitive, but later, it felt natural.
That is exactly what we want for you.
So today, focus on building your simple and clear foundation.
Name, country, job or studies, and one interest.
Keep it short, keep it positive, and keep it clear.
When you feel comfortable with this version, you'll be ready to expand it and add more details.
For now, just practice these few sentences until they feel easy and smooth.
Say them while walking, while cooking, or even while looking in the mirror.
Little by little, you will notice that introducing yourself no longer feels scary.
It will start to feel like a normal and simple conversation.
And that is the first big step towards speaking English with confidence.
All right, now, you already have a simple and safe introduction, so let's build something a little stronger and more complete.
Yes, earlier we focused on short and clear sentences, and that is always your foundation.
Now, we're going to show you a structure that works very well in more formal situations.
This structure is easy to remember because it follows a natural timeline.
We will talk about your present, your past, and your future.
When you organize your ideas in this order, your introduction feels clear and professional.
And the best part is that the sentences can still be simple.
Let's start with the present because that is where you are now.
In the present part, you say your name and what you are doing at this moment in your life.
For example, my name is Sophia and I am an English teacher.
Or, I'm Jake and I work in sales.
If you are a student, you could say, I'm currently studying business at university.
The word currently sounds a little more formal, but you can also say right now.
Yes, both are correct, and you can choose depending on the situation.
After the present, we move to the past.
In this part, you briefly explain what you did before.
You do not need to give too many details.
Just one or two sentences are enough to show your background.
For example, before this, I worked in a small company for 2 years.
Or, I studied biology, and after that, I worked in a hospital.
Notice that we're connecting ideas with simple words like before and after that.
These small connectors make your introduction flow more smoothly.
Now we arrive at the future part.
This is where you talk about your goals or what you hope to do next.
For example, in the future, I would like to start my own business.
Or, my goal is to continue learning and improve my skills.
When you mention your goals, you show motivation and direction.
That is especially important in professional or academic situations.
Let's put everything together into one complete example.
My name is Sophia, and I am currently working as an English teacher. Before this, I studied literature and worked in education for several years. In the future, I hope to create more online courses and reach more students around the world.
That sounds organized, confident, and clear.
And notice that the sentences are not complicated.
Now let me give another example with a slightly different story.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm currently working in marketing for a technology company. Before that, I studied communication and worked as a sales assistant. In the future, I would like to move into management and lead my own team.
That introduction gives a full picture of who you are and where you are going.
This structure is very useful in job interviews.
Yes, because when an interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself," they usually want a professional summary.
They do not need to know everything about your childhood.
They want to know if your experience matches the job.
So when you prepare for a job interview, think about the position first.
Ask yourself, what skills are important for this job?
Then choose one or two experiences from your past that connect to those skills.
For example, if the job requires teamwork, you could mention a time you worked in a team.
You might say, in my previous job, I worked closely with a team of 5 people to complete projects on time.
That sentence shows experience and responsibility.
And it is still simple and clear English.
Another important tip for interviews is to keep your answer focused.
Do not speak for 5 minutes without stopping.
Usually 1 to 2 minutes is enough for a strong introduction.
Practice timing yourself so you know how long you speak.
Now let's move to a different situation, which is casual conversation.
Yes, because introducing yourself to a new friend is not the same as a job interview.
In casual situations, you can be more relaxed and personal.
You can talk about hobbies, interests, or things you enjoy.
For example, "Hi, I'm Sophia. I just moved here and I love exploring new cafes."
Or, I'm Jake. I'm really into photography and hiking.
In casual settings, it is also nice to ask a question.
Yes, because conversation should go both ways.
After introducing yourself, you can say, "What about you?"
Or, how about you? What do you like to do?
This shows that you are interested in the other person.
And it makes the conversation feel natural and balanced.
Let's do a small practice exercise together.
Imagine you are at a new job on your first day.
A colleague smiles and says, "Hi, can you tell me a little about yourself?"
You could answer, "Sure, my name is Alex. I just joined the team as a designer. Before this, I worked at a small agency. I'm excited to learn more here."
That sounds friendly, but still professional.
Now imagine you are at a party and someone says the same question.
You might say, "Hi, I'm Alex. I'm new in town. I love music and meeting new people."
Same question, different tone, and different details.
This is why it is important to think about the situation.
Adjusting your introduction shows social awareness.
And that makes communication smoother.
One more tip is to prepare keywords instead of memorizing a full paragraph.
Yes, if you memorize everything word by word, you might panic if you forget one line.
But if you remember key ideas like name, job, past experience, goal, you can speak more naturally.
Your sentences might change a little each time, and that is completely fine.
Natural speech is not perfect and it does not need to be.
So now you have 2 strong tools.
The simple beginner version and the present, past, future version.
Next, we will talk about how to make your introduction more memorable and confident.
We will also discuss common mistakes to avoid and how to stand out in a positive way.
Keep thinking about your own introduction while you listen.
Because the more you personalize it, the more powerful it becomes.
Now that we've explored both simple and structured introductions, let's focus on how to make your introduction confident and memorable.
Yes, confidence is key because people respond positively when you speak clearly and with a calm voice.
One important tip is to add a small personal detail, something that makes you unique.
For example, "Hi, I'm Jake. I love photography and collecting postcards from different countries."
Or, "I'm Sophia. I enjoy painting and walking in nature."
These little details make you memorable and can start a conversation naturally.
You can also share a short, interesting fact, like a hobby, a favorite place, or something funny that happened.
Something simple like, "I can juggle 3 apples," or "I once baked a huge cake by accident."
When you share something fun, it makes people feel more connected and interested.
Another important tip is to avoid overthinking your introduction.
Don't try to say everything about yourself at once.
Focus on a few clear points: your name, where you're from, what you do, and 1 or 2 interesting details.
Repetition and practice will help these points feel natural.
You can practice in front of a mirror, with a friend, or even while recording yourself.
Even small daily practice will improve your flow and confidence.
Let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when introducing themselves.
The first mistake is talking too much. Keep your introduction concise.
A second mistake is not practicing. If you don't practice, you may freeze when asked.
Third, using negative language. Stay positive, even if you are nervous.
Fourth, sharing too much personal information. Keep it appropriate for the situation.
And finally, forgetting to adjust your introduction depending on who is listening.
Your introduction to a new friend is different from one in a job interview.
Another way to feel more confident is to practice repeating your introduction in different tones.
You can try calm and professional or casual and friendly, depending on the situation.
This flexibility helps you feel prepared no matter where you are.
Now let's combine everything into a full example introduction that is clear and memorable.
Hello, my name is Sophia. I'm from Italy and I work as an English teacher. I enjoy painting and taking long walks. In the future, I hope to create more online lessons and connect with learners around the world.
And here's a casual example. Hi, I'm Jake. I'm from Canada. I love photography and exploring new places. I also enjoy cooking on weekends.
See how the structure can change slightly depending on context, but both introductions are clear and friendly.
Remember, it's better to speak confidently and clearly than to try to say too much.
Even if you make small mistakes, people will usually understand and appreciate your effort.
Practice small steps each day, and soon speaking about yourself in English will feel natural.
And here's one final tip. When someone asks you about yourself, listen carefully and respond naturally. Pause when needed, smile, and remember your key points.
With practice, you can turn nervous moments into opportunities to connect with others.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Please leave a comment below and tell us one fun fact about yourself. We love reading your stories.
And don't forget to subscribe to Chill English channel if you haven't already.
Keep practicing your introductions, stay confident, and enjoy speaking English.
You've got this, and we're so excited to see your progress.
Thanks for listening, and keep making English a part of your day.
See you in the next lesson.
Yes, enjoy practicing and have a great day.